Welcome
Hey,
to a live stream with Podrock, the AI wizard. Great to see you, man. Is this
good to
the
be here.
official Podrock face reveal?
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, man, sick. So you are very knowledgeable in the intersection of AI and Hytopia. So you've built the MCP for Hytopia, as far as I know. And tools like this are very helpful for folks like me, which don't really understand any dev programming languages. So this helps a lot in creating those engaging games. And I know a lot of other folks feel the same. Maybe you want to introduce yourself very shortly and also explain why Hytopia is interesting for you.
Sure. I'm a machine learning engineer. I work kind of full time doing that. Do a lot of AI work, like applied AI work. And with Hytopia, I've been part of the community for a long time, since NFT worlds, like back in the day, before the Minecraft ban. Um, Followed along all throughout, like all the transitions and pivots since then. And as AI started to kind of pop up, and people were doing like vibe coding started to happen, it was super clear that Hytopia had a huge opportunity here. Um, I'm super bullish on like UGC with AI. The models are going to keep getting better. Platforms that invest in UGC type content creation and make it easy for creators to use AI to build games and build content are going to dominate. So it's an obvious match. It's been fun to see the adoption of some of these tools, but yeah, that's my story.
Okay, so you're an OG as well. Didn't even know that you're.
I'm an OG. Yeah.
So I joined half a year after the mint, so you've long around compared to myself. So with the MCP, I saw some messages in the Discord that there will be an update here in the next few days or weeks, where there is more direct communication between the SDK and the AI tools. So currently, I think how this is set up is the MCP just talks to the existing developer documentation of Hytopia and just implements as best as they can, and also have access to some game examples, I think, from GitHub. But how will this update look like, and what will be enabled by this?
Yeah. So right now, I mean, I know you're a big user of the MCP. A lot of people, their biggest complaint is that the SDK is moving so fast. You know, Arc is shipping new stuff every other day, and it changes how the SDK works. There are a lot of breaking changes. The documentation, even on the website, isn't always up to date. So it's kind of hard to figure out exactly what people need to do, what new features are available, how they work. The way that the MCP server works right now is, yeah, it has access to like the actual documentation from the website, but it also has like its own pre-compiled knowledge base about the SDK in more detail. And then, yeah, it has like some of the high polish examples, both from the community, like High Grounds and like the Zombies games and stuff like that. The next step here is because the models have gotten so good, it's better to just give them raw access to how the SDK really works, and they can figure out exactly what they need. So I know that that's what's being explored. So you should see some big performance increases from all of that. And at that point, like, it's up to the users to use capable models. So there's a lot of debate always in the game dev chat of like, what model do I use? Should I use, the new Opus? Should I use Gemini 3 Pro, GP 5.1? If you're using one of those models, you're going to be good. The MCP should work really well. The context will be there. It'll be accessible. If you're using a cheaper model, or you're using a local model or something that's not at the frontier, it's harder to guess what sort of performance you're going to have. That's sort of out of control of the MCP server. So
Okay, interesting. Because I switch a lot between the frontier models and the auto mode, and yet there's definitely a big drop off there.
Yeah, the auto mode sucks. And I mean, like, it's free, right? So it makes sense. The models are expensive to run. I think you get a lot of money, like you get a lot of value out of your money for having, Claude Code. Like Sonnet 4.5 is super, super good. If you're happy with the form factor of like the Claude Code CLI, that's a great option. If you love Cursor, then yeah, you kind of just have to use the Cursor options.
I just love the UI, and it feels amazing to build on there. And they're improving as well with the plan feature. They have some follow-up questions. I like this a lot. And
yeah, Claude Code's had that for a little while where it asks you pretty good questions. Oftentimes when I use it, it'll ask me a question that I overlooked. And then maybe I need to like go back and change sort of what I'm asking for in the first place.
Okay, so top model plus the MCP, I think this will be insanely powerful. Yeah, and the current setup is not perfect. I definitely have some issues there, but can't wait for the next one here. This was also already some months ago, but you all also showcased some possible AI agents right inside the game, and they are being explored in Minecraft and other games as well. But we haven't seen real live implementations in the servers that much. Why do you think is that the case? And yeah, where do you see the future there?
Yeah, it depends what your definition of an AI agent is, right? Because Highfire has bots.
Okay, they have bots, yeah.
You could say that that's an AI agent. It's not running an LLM, but their bots are pretty good. It's actually pretty easy to set up like an AI with pathfinding and stuff using just the examples from the SDK. There's like the nice pathfinding controller and stuff. What I did a few months ago, it was almost a year ago at this point, with the like actual LLMs running back and forth, you could have those in a game. It costs money, right, to use that. So if you have an LLM running, I think in my demo I had GP 4.1 or something running. It costs money every time you interact with that agent. So monetization is not online. There's no way for game developers to recoup those costs. And so it makes more sense, at least in the short term, to just do bots, like more classic game bots. That'll change. The models are going to continue to get cheaper. It's going to make more sense eventually to integrate real agents into the games. Then you just need to figure out like, what is the agent going to do? How do you constrain its behavior? How do you set up the loop? So there's an example. It's probably pretty outdated now in terms of SDK code. There's an example on the SDK examples GitHub of the like AI agent world that I did about a year ago. So you can see like how I set up the game loop, how the environment interacts with the agents and vice versa, how they're set up kind of on like a timer of when they take action. But you could integrate that pretty easily into whatever game you have.
Is this still on the dev docs as well, or only on GitHub?
It might just be on GitHub.
Okay. Maybe we can look there later as well. Yeah, but how would you? Because I thought about experimenting with that a little bit, but how would it actually work? You would just use an API key probably from a frontier model, and
yeah, I just
to
sent you
Hytopia,
the repo for it from the SDK examples in the chat here. But yeah, you basically have the models. We don't have to go into the code too deeply, but basically have the models running on some sort of like, they need a trigger. So unlike a bot that can run with the tick of your game, so the bot can update its state, like in Highfire, it can move around on every tick of the server. You can't do that with an LLM because they're slow to run, it costs money. So you need to have some trigger in the world that says like, I'm going to call OpenAI now, or I'm going to call Gemini now. I'm going to run the model and get an output. In this demo, the trigger for that was going up to the model, like going up to the bot in game. If you were within a certain range of the bot, you could talk to it and it would trigger, and then it would take action. Those actions are just tool calls. So if anyone has done any like LLM wrapper work, you just create a tool that the model is able to call. You listen for that call, and then you execute some action in game. So in this demo, they had tools that could let them navigate around the map. So they could pass in the coordinates of any position on the map, and then the pathfinding would take them there. Or they could say, you know, take me to some point of interest named, and the pathfinding would automatically bring them there. So you kind of compose these little pieces of actions, and then you have some way to trigger them.
And you could probably also limit the usage for the API key, so that this doesn't get really out of hand. If you
you could even gate this behind, like if you had you know, some NFT that gives you special perks in your world or in your game, you could let users who have that NFT like have their own agent that follows them around that only they can interact with. So you can gate it however you want. Ultimately, you're just calling the API.
Very interesting. Crazy, man. Definitely a lot of potential for AI agents. Which model are you using in the everyday life the most right now? So I think they're releasing every single day with new crazy benchmarks. I mean, Gemini 3 is crazy. I used them a lot for the Nano Banana Pro model for thumbnails and other stuff. But which one do you like the most?
I switch all the time. I honestly switch depending on what I think the current best model is. My daily driver for a while was Codex, GPT 5.1 Codex in the Codex CLI on like extra high reasoning, which I found that model was super good. It was the best instruction following model, I think. When Gemini 3 came out, I used that a little bit in Cursor for the most part. But I found like implementation in Cursor, it just kept timing out, or I would get rate limited, or they were under too much load. So it wasn't that nice. But the model is so smart. I use it kind of one-off in like on the Gemini web app. As of yesterday, I've been using the new Opus, so Opus 4.5. I love Claude Code. I think it's like the nicest form factor for these models in terms of like how the tool calling works and like the interactions actually with the model. Claude Code's the best, I think. So I've been using that, and they've recently made the limits on Opus 4.5 much more generous than the old Opus models. So, you know, if you're willing to pay for that, you should be able to get a lot of use out of it now.
And I also have seen on Cursor, and I think most are using Cursor within the Hytopia community to code the games. We have a pretty fair pricing window until December 5th. So I will definitely experiment with this model because it seems to be very powerful. In the dev chat, so far someone even told me that Cursor crashed because of that.
Yeah, I believe it. It's so far has been a great model. I really like the personality of Opus compared to kind of GPT-5 and even Gemini. It's a lot more enjoyable to work with, I find. So that's like especially important if you're just a vibe coder, right? If you don't actually understand the code or how it works, you want to have like a nice model that you're talking with, or a model that is fun to work with. And Claude's the best on that front, in my opinion.
Makes sense. And where's Elon with his Grok model?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think so last week XAI launched Grok 4.1 Fast, which apparently is really good. I mean, the benchmarks are super strong. It's fast. It's super cheap, but they have a hard time. Like I honestly feel for their engineers because they launch these models that are seemingly good. I don't know if they're just benchmark maxed and benchmark optimized, but I find like people don't really use them for the same sort of stuff that they use Claude or use GPT for.
Mm.
What people really love about Grok is the Twitter integration. So like exactly
Yeah.
this sort of thing, searching over Twitter. That's like a big benefit. But for real work, like I honestly would never use Grok in Cursor. And I'm way happier to just use Claude or use GPT or Gemini. I find that they're just like stronger on real world tasks.
I definitely had the same experience. So I'm a little Elon fanboy, so I definitely tried it out in Cursor, but didn't really work. So definitely switched to
Every time they launch a new
Dawn.
model, all like the Elon fans, like there's nothing wrong with being an Elon fan. All the Elon fans come out and say like, you know, Grok just destroyed OpenAI or Grok just destroyed Anthropic, but no one is really using them for the same economically valuable work as Anthropic and OpenAI. So I think this will change. Like they have a lot of GPUs. Elon's obviously very good at what he does, scaling businesses and scaling whatever he needs. So they're going to get there. It just might take a little while.
Definitely very interesting to watch the AI race in general. So Gemini with Google is now definitely in a great spot, I think, with Gemini 3 and all the integrations to Gmail and all their services. But also ChatGPT also launched the share, the group chat feature, so that they also want to get in more and more collaboration. Have you tried this one?
I haven't tried it. I heard people kind of like it. I think it'll be, the downside with it is that you need to say like, hey, ChatGPT, do this in the chat. Otherwise, they would respond to every message.
Yeah, I think you can disable this. So you can let them always respond or just only when tagged, I think.
Yeah, because like if you had a group chat and ChatGPT was jumping in on every message or jumping in randomly, you'd probably get frustrated. I think it's more useful when it's like a tool that you can call within the chat. So you say like, hey, ChatGPT, do this. Hey, ChatGPT, do that. And otherwise it's kind of in the background. But yeah, we'll see like how sticky that is. They're definitely trying a lot of stuff on the consumer side, OpenAI. I don't know if you saw yesterday, they launched the shopping researcher. So you can have ChatGPT go out and do a bunch of market research for your shopping, which is
perfect
just in time for the holidays. So it'll be good.
Black Friday, yeah.
Yeah, and Black Friday, yeah.
Black Friday only with OpenAI. And how do you think will this play out over the next years? Will there be a winner takes all in the AI race, or will it just like now where we just play around with different tools and use Grok, for example, for real-time data analysis, sentiment tracking and stuff like that, and other models are perfect for coding? Or is there just one clear winner where it would be dumb to use any other one?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think I don't think we're going to see a winner take all. I think there's a lot of work in the world to go around, and you'll see the labs will start to specialize more in specific domains. So it's no secret that Anthropic really prioritizes coding, and not just like benchmarks for coding, like competitive coding, but like real developer work, which is why people love Claude so much, and like software engineers love to use Claude so much. And I think we're going to see like a similar trend happening in the other labs. So we'll see, you know, like law, for example, or medicine or accounting, like these massive white collar domains will start to be prioritized differently by different labs. And so you'll see some specialization in that sense. I also think like the risk of winner take all was bigger before there was more competition. So when it was like really just OpenAI with these frontier models, you know, 2 years ago, GPT-4 era, there was a chance that they could have just run away with it. But now we're seeing Gemini 3, Google is definitely still in the race. They own their entire stack, so they don't even need NVIDIA. They're trained all on their own TPUs. Anthropic obviously is still kicking and still creating good models. XAI has a ton of compute. So I don't think we're going to see winner take all. which for the record, this is good for teams like Hytopia, where they benefit from the competition because their vibe coding offerings get better and better as the models do. So you don't want to see stagnation where the models, labs are less incentivized to make the models better. You want the competition.
Yeah, and everyone who is using the tools definitely has a productivity multiplier. And platforms like Roblox do use AI for sure as well. But I think if you compare to Minecraft or something like that, I think it's only a matter of time before Hytopia creators will be able to create more powerful stuff compared to
I
them.
agree. Yeah.
Very interesting. Have you tried the Google one, the anti-gravity?
I haven't tried it. I heard it's good. If you're like if you're a free cursor user, then you should definitely try it because I think Gemini 3 is free on it right now.
Oh yeah.
But I'm pretty happy with my Claude code, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. When we code Hytopia games and put in the SDK Hytopia init MCP, would this work right inside the Google product as well?
Yeah, it should. So, I mean, they're both VS Code wrappers, so both of them have terminals, and the actual Hytopia init command that you run is not specific to cursor. That's any npm terminal will work for that. So it should be fine.
Okay, this is crazy because Gemini 3 is definitely better than a auto model on cursor. So
for sure,
try this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Definitely thank you for your explanation and time here. We don't have any questions in the chat, but yeah, definitely crazy to keep up with all the AI stuff. Are we in this singularity right now?
I don't know. It depends what you do for a living. It depends. I don't know if we're going to see like the super intelligence stuff in the short term, but I definitely think we're going to keep seeing big job disruptions, especially for software, accounting, law, stuff like that. White collar tasks are going to be impacted significantly. So we'll see after that.
Wild future ahead. Are you planning on Hytopia directly in the future, or we'll just provide some tools and get involved that way?
I'm just an enthusiastic community member. I'm not an employee. So I think they have a great opportunity here to build out this sort of tooling. The models are going to keep getting better. I think early on it was there were still suspicions on like what's going to happen with vibe coding. Is this actually going to continue to scale? Will good enough games be possible by non-developers just using AI? I think now the answer to that is like unequivocally it is possible. If you look at like the stuff that Hammy has put out, those are insanely high quality games, entirely vibe coded, and the models just keep getting better. So I think like the Hytopia direction here is the right one. Like Root is a great game. Cartlands is insane. So these are all completely vibe coded. And yeah, mind you, like Hammy's extremely talented and he's like a great art director and he knows what he wants. So he's a very good vibe coder, but the technology is there and it's only going to get better. So I think the Hytopia direction is the right one, and we're going to see way more high quality games come out in the future.
Yeah, I think this can go very, very fast. And also as you mentioned here, Hammy with his game, I think he has a designer background, and maybe the taste and ability to see what's what you want to create and have some creativity. I think this is probably way more important than developing themselves. Because AI is doing the decoding basically for you, but you definitely have to come up with ideas.
Yeah, yeah. And I think Hammy like put the root game together in like less than a week. I want to say just a few days of work. So the SDK's gotten to a point now where you can build really cool stuff very quickly. You just kind of have to have the direction.
Yeah, man. You have to only to be the director of AI tools, and
Exactly.
everything will fall into place. Okay, Patrick, thanks a lot. This was, I think, at least for me, very insightful, and can't wait for the next MCP implementation. This will be awesome.
Cool. Thanks for having me on. See ya.
See you. So I think I will continue to stream here a bit and play some games. So this game here right now, I think there's a daily quest. Okay, so this is new. So we could test this now. Added in sound. So you have to basically complete the puzzle, and the fastest time gets on the leaderboard. I think it was #2 on yesterday's puzzle. So let's try here. Damn. And if somebody wants to join me, I'm in the Germany server, but I'm not sure if this is even multiplayer. I don't think so. So let's crash this one. Fuck. Damn. I think this game is even pinned now at the top. Here, yeah. We have 30 players CCU. And it has 3,000 plays in one day, which is insane. So Hammy definitely knows how to skyrocket Hytopia games. This is crazy. Cardland won almost 170K, and Route is going viral here as well. We can play Palmus after this. Yeah, we can. I definitely want to finish the daily puzzle here. So cute with the eyes. Damn. Okay, got it. Now, this was pretty conservative. So, oh, we are #2 of 31. What the? I didn't think that I'm that good here. How do the leaderboards work here? Global leaderboard. Oh, OX something is grinding this one. Crazy. ArcDev as well, so the team members do like the game, it seems. Hemi12. Honk is also playing. Yeah, man. The skin is very cute, man. Can we even switch this one? I don't. Either we have to unlock it, or we can, or this will be a future feature here. Ah, here's countries. Lol. There is some kind of multiplayer. Damn. Level mode. Okay, let's try the first few levels here and climb up in the in-game progression. But the AI tools are very, very powerful. Very crazy what what can be done. Didn't have any developer experience before this, and now developing some games is very accessible. And we see this here with Hemi, who also didn't have experience prior. So what is this here? Level mode. I wanted to enter level 1. Here we go. Okay. This is pretty short here. Level 1. Level 2. So it's starting easy. Some cool background music as well. Grass block. New skin. Here we can unlock all those oak plants. Okay. Sick. Okay, I will do 3 more rounds here. 3 more levels until level 12. And then some multiplayer action here. I'm fucked here, right? Because that won't work. So I have to basically go the other direction. First, somewhat. No. This is also not possible. So I have to cut it here. I have to end with this. So I have to go there. Damn. What am I doing? So it's a bit confusing because with WASD, it's not straightforward, but actually upright. Okay, got it. And I think on mobile, it's more straightforward. Okay, last level here. But a very cool game. You definitely have to check this one out here at hytopia.com/games. And here pinned at the top, route pre-release. Okay, I also pushed a new game today. I wanna just look up if this is working here. So this is not publicly available yet. This is unlisted. So this is a Xmas sumo game where you can knock off other mobs and players off the platform. And this was, wipe coded as well with the MCP tool from Podrock we had on the show a couple minutes ago. Okay, so we spawn here in a snow area with some presents and a Christmas tree, some snowmans. Faxi, the Hytopia team member, has created all the models here. So they're all those models you see here, they are accessible to everyone. I actually can show this here. There's a homepage called models.hytopia.com. And here you can see all the assets. And if you want to create a Xmas game or something like that, you can look them up here. So I've included a Christmas snowman, the Christmas tree, which looks awesome. And at the bottom right, okay, wait a minute. Here at the bottom right, you can click download, and then you can put it into the folder. Okay, so Cutfreeze asks for the for the link. It's hytopia.com/games/sumo. I will put it here in the stream chat, hytopia.com/games/sumo, and then you should be able to access here. And I'm in the Germany server. So how this works, in single player mode, you basically knock off all the mobs you see. They are respawning here, the cows. Then you farm a kill streak. So you just knock off some. Okay, I have to share the screen here. Here we have it. Okay, Cutfreeze is joining here very soon. So here on the map, some mobs are spawning, and you knock them off and farm a kill streak. But when a player joins, like here, Cutfreeze, it's PvP, so we can knock him off. And yeah, so currently there's a bug where the knockback is still applied when they respawn. So I have fixed this in the latest version. Okay, but here getting knocked off. Yeah, some Christmas fight here. And at the top right, maybe I can zoom in here a bit, you can see the leaderboard. So what's counting is the 7-day kill streak leaderboard. So I'm at #1 here with 50 kills in a row, and mob kills are included. Shit. But my knockback is way too high right now. I'm fucked. There's a second leaderboard as well with the longest survival time. So I'm at the top at 18 minutes right now. But here, yeah, I would have to relog, which I probably will do. So let's try again. So definitely have to bring the newest version online where straight down. Okay, cut freeze. And the knockback you can apply to NPCs and players increases over time. So if you survive for a few minutes, you have higher knockback. Let's get him. Cut freeze. You're cooked. You're cooked, man. He's dodging around here, so you can access this with Q. Yeah, got him. Cut freeze, you're cooked. And now he's flying around here, rolling. Okay, now he's saved. Let's kill him again. And at the top, you can see I have a two kill streak, now 3. Let's go. Spleef. Nah. No spleef here. Oh, he got me. Okay. Yeah, the Christmas tree is saving me here. Got him. So 10 players are already joined here. And you can see in the leaderboard now, Cutfreeze is #7 with 1 minute and #8 in the kill streak leaderboard with 3. So this is a persistence leaderboard. So if you want to grind here in this leaderboard as well, then join this game. Okay, the meta is definitely to stay somehow in the center. Let's get him here. Yeah. What is the best tactic here? We have to knock him off somehow. Let's get him. Slash rocket. Nah, man. Ah. So this could be a lot of fun with a bunch of players. And yeah, I think there could be more PvP games on the platform, so I thought, why not just include this one, where you can knock off other players, which is fun. Roasting cut freeze is awesome. Cut freeze dodged your attack, so this is possible as well. He dodged off the map. Congrats, man. Okay, so the PvP system has to be improved to some degree, and I have to maybe nerf the knockback in general a bit, because one hit is basically a hit off the platform instantly. Okay. Now I'm kind of stuck here, right? Can he even hit me out of there? Oh, I'm out. Now we're both off. He's trying to dodge. I think this is counteracting the knockback a bit. Damn, got me. Okay, so this is my newest game here. Definitely have to fix the respawning issue. But grinding this leaderboard could be fun. So can add some more stuff like more Christmas snowflakes or something like that. But maybe folks will like it. And it's playable on mobile as well. So I had some struggles with implementing mobile for the other games until now, but this game should work fine. So can't wait to see players grinding. And we see here a notification, cut freeze set a new kill streak record. So the personal best will always appear for everyone. So he's now #6 and get wrecked. Yeah, you get wrecked, man. Just killed your kill streak, man. Cut freeze YouTube. I've also seen your YouTube video about roasting me. Cut freeze YouTube. Let's pull this up real quick. Yeah, here, cut freeze YouTube. And yesterday's stream, he was pushing me off here. Yeah, Adonis is roasted. Love that one, man. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's knock him off one last time here. Got him. Okay, now we can join Palmos for 1 or 2 rounds. So I usually make this stream 1 hour long, so folks can expect how long this will take. And so we have 15 more minutes. So let's just play some other games. We could visit Sky Garden later on as well. But there are some players in Palm Wars, so let's go there. Palm Wars. Palm Wars. So I've included some Christmas stuff here as well. Here's a Santa model, big gift here, and the sick Christmas tree, which looks very awesome. We're now in spectator mode because 2 players are already playing the game. Yo, man, let's play cut freeze. Okay, Team Blue won, so this will trigger the next round. So let's see if this is working. I somehow hear the music twice here. So let's just mute the tab. A third player is coming. Another guest. So Cutfreeze is not in the Germany server yet. But we have some loading issues in general here, I think. Because at the bottom we have the... here we go. Now the UI updated. Okay, so the Palm was a Bed Wars-like game where we kill other players. So the goal is to break the opponent's bed and then eliminate the player. Let's do this right here. And we got the first one. This was Team Green. He's gone. And let's visit Team Blue. So at the right side, we can see which players are actually still alive. Cutfreeze/Rocket. What's that, man? Okay, let's destroy the block here at the bed first before we pull him off. You got him. And this should give us the win here. Blue team eliminated. And now the game end trigger should happen, which takes a few seconds. Okay, we get ported to the lobby. An Easter egg. But the command is not doing anything. But maybe I should add it. Okay, so we are fighting against Cutfreeze here. He's a tough opponent compared to all those guest accounts. So let's do another strat here. Let's purchase some wool blocks and protect our bed first. If this is working. Now we definitely have some lag here. And I definitely hope the new MCP will help me a bit in optimizing the games for performance, because I definitely see my games lag quite a bit. And yeah, that's not optimal. So I think AI tools which scan the code and optimize it for performance based on the Hytopia implementation should work a lot. Okay, so we have 7 minutes left to roast him here. The placement lags, yeah. It's worse here in this version somehow. Takes like 3 seconds for me, and yesterday it was instantly. Okay, let's with the knockback stick, he's cooked. Why can I not purchase the pickaxe? Interesting. Here it goes. Oh, Cutfreeze got me. Shit. That would have been too easy. But cool to have some opponents here. Okay, band is secured. Where is Cutfreeze? Here we have him. Let's collect those. Because in this fight here, I think the knockback stick is superior compared to the sword. Let's get him off here. Wow. He's jumping wild. Damn. He's trying his best, but I think he won't escape. Okay, now we have to be fast. Break the bed ASAP. And yeah, just in time before he can do anything. Yeah, and down he goes. GG, Cutfreeze. Cutfreeze has been eliminated. So you see the aftergame UI is delayed here as well. Yeah, the lag is insane, man. So maybe we can play another game. But roasting card freeze in Palm Moss is always great. We could try High Grounds. High Grounds, because this is a game which was updated by the team recently, and I think this is optimized for the new WebSocket, and I think the lag shouldn't be too bad there. So I'll join High Grounds here. So this is a first-person shooter. And here we start with a pickaxe and drop and dash. Yeah, we can try this one as well. But I'd like to do one deathmatch round here first, and then maybe do one last drop dash round. So we have a lot of guests here, and here we can equip some auto shotguns and shoot other players. Maybe I should turn on the audio for this one. Or let's do some we could add some music or something. Music. World music. Let's go. Okay. And let's equip the pistol here. Picking up them is not. Okay, here we have a guest. Let's kill him. Weird. Okay, guest got me. And at the top right we have the kill count. And whoever has the most kills within the last within the round wins it. And there are 8 players online, so definitely cool. But we have to put another music here. Let's do the epic one. Okay, we can fight with the pickaxe as well. Or place blocks. I only got the mining drill here. This one doesn't really seem to work here. Okay. Respawning. 0 kills yet, what the fuck? Here we have a guest, let's kill him here. Got him. So we are on the board. Hashtag 5. Let's go. Cut freeze is lagging here as well, okay. So for me it's working kind of fine. Oh, some guests have 6 kills already. Damn. Gotta move faster here. Can't open the chest. Okay, let's take the mech back. Okay, full health doesn't make sense. Okay, Cutfreeze is on the board as well with the first kill. So let's do a challenge, Cutfreeze. Who makes the most wins in this round is the daily winner here. 5 minutes left. Let's take the bolt action sniper. Yeah, got him. Hashtag 2. Auto sniper. So the lags are real. I was hoping for a more stable connection here. What? I got him. So up to 3 kills now. What's happening? Oh, this is Cutfreeze. Let's get him. Cutfreeze, you're cooked. Yeah, got him. Now I have the rocket launcher. This one is the most exciting one. Ah, let's get killed first. So let's respawn with 4 kills, which isn't that bad. So Cutfreeze has 2. Let's get the guest here. Yes. Rank on bronze. 5 kills for Adonis. Cutfreeze has still 2. So his legs seem to be annoying. Rocket launcher, let's go. Oh yeah, got him. Give me another one. Double kill with the rocket launcher. And this also has a great sound effect. I think I have muted the tab right now so you can't hear it. But this is awesome. Cutfreeze is not moving with that pink on it. Look. Here he is. And I think I got him right, yeah. I'm not sure what's the exact what the exact issue is here. Okay, and we are on top now. Let's go. 2 minutes left with 9 kills. And at the next one, let's go. The rocket launcher is... Oh, we have no shot left, I think. Nope, we can drop this one. So let's kill the guest account with the shotgun. How do we even recharge? I think with the right click, right? Let's get the guest account. 3 shots. Got him. So we got another rocket launcher, which is my favorite weapon by a lot. No, this is the empty one. Let's drop it with Q. Okay, got him once. This weapon is crap, man. Doesn't do any damage. Oh, here, the rocket launcher. Let's get him. Oh, why is this not happening? We have 1 shot. I have to be... Okay, 75 damage, that's good. Let's take him down first. Now we have the rocket launcher, but this one is empty. This one is empty as well. Let's drop them. Okay, so we will win this round. We have 14 kills. Cutfreeze has 2, okay. So his legs are too crazy. Oh, got cooked here by a guest account. And now I have to be cautious because he's only 2 kills short. Okay, we need some kind of weapon here. Don't want to get farmed here. 10 seconds left, and he still has 12, which is great. Let's do 1 last kill here. Yeah, rank up, Adonis wins. Okay, so a very laggy round, but we still got the win. Let's go. And for the last one, I wanna do drop dash. I'm not sure if this was updated recently, so it could be outdated, I don't know. But let's join this game. Okay, let's leave here first. Drop dash. drop and dash. So this was created by Faxi, a 3D models guy for Hytopia. So, yeah, Katris just logged in. I think this is single player right now. So I will die here on purpose, I think, so that Katris can join me. So I have time 70 seconds. Okay, let's see. Katris is in there. Okay, so this is the final round in this live stream. Let's see who will win. Oh, fuck. Already down one platform as well as Katris. Oh, he's jumping very high. This should be possible, right? Where are there some power-ups? Ah, yeah, this is new. Jump boost activated in 10 seconds. Let's try to cut him off here. PvP would be funny. Oh, got the back here. Where's the good? Where's Katris? Oh, I think he's one platform down. Fuck. This is the last platform. Whoever falls here is cooked. Let's not fuck this up. The final showdown of this stream. Let's go. Jump boost. That certainly helps. Okay, now go down. Oh, that was close. Let's get the jump boost. Yo. Trying to be safe here. Oh, and he fell. Sick. So I get the crown for this round. Alon is the winner, but GG, Katris. Thank you for joining me this time again. Definitely cool to have a player following around here. And yeah, PvP stuff on the platform will improve fast here. Oh no, he says in the chat. Okay. Thank you guys for joining. This was awesome. Having some fun playing games, and also the AI conversation with Podrock was very cool, I think. So tomorrow I will be joined by another game developer on the platform. So definitely join there as well on here on YouTube, X, or Twitch, wherever you're watching, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for joining and have a great